Hi guys, it's Michelle McCosh and we're live at 5. I found a few more supplies today. Hi Vicky. You must be glad it's the weekend, right? You got some time to craft now, probably. Hey Jen. So Jan, is it cold up by you? I think we're in maybe the 80s today here. I don't know, what does my computer say? Doesn't say anything. Hi Andrea. Let's see if I can grab some blues and greens paint-wise. Hey Leslie. Yeah, I managed to find a few more supplies today. I was very excited. Okay, I can come off of YouTube here. So I must get the bell put on the front door because I had 3 people walk in today and I didn't know they were there. One was the new mailman. Okay, so I found a few more supplies today. I was very excited. I found my jar of matte medium. I didn't find my glue. I found some glazes, and I found my embossing pad and the stamp I was looking for yesterday. So that was very exciting. Hi Mitzi. Oh, 61. So that's not bad, Jen. I was thinking it was really, really cold. Hi Doris. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do last week's page, and I'm going to use this globe that I had die cut out of some flimsy paper, and I thought I would emboss it. I'm going to use my packing slip. Oh, before I forget, I found a non-stick craft sheet as well, which is exciting. Let's move this out of the way. Online. The new Ciao Bella Junk Journal and Ephemera books have shipped and will be here on Wednesday. So I thought I'd let you know because those do sell out pretty darn quick. But they are there under Just In. So if you wanted to get one. Okay, so this is obviously Tim's original snow globe. Or not even a snow globe, just a regular globe. Because it's very big. And I know there's a smaller one, and Esther had one as well, but this is what I have cut. I did find my die cut machine and the plates, but not a table space to put it on. So, Selena just came into work and she's trying to sneak in, but ran into a display. Okay, I've got broken china. I have pumice stone. I have cracked pistachio. Ooh, bundled sage. Speckled egg. So let's start with some bundled sage and speckled egg. Oh, it's 42. Wow, that's quick. Hey, Vaughn. Yes, if anybody wants one of the Junk Journal and Ephemera, I would jump on and get it now. Okay, so I'm just going to heat this one, because they'll be here Wednesday. There was 3 new ones. Let's see if I can remember. One was a fairy one that actually had some great outdoor imagery in it. One, let's see, let me look. Hey, Robin. Let's see, it was under live. Let's have a look. One was called Fairy Whispers, one is called Polar Railway, and the other one is called The Last Mystery. So far, The Last Mystery is the most popular, but if you're wanting to get one, I'd suggest you get it sooner. And our phones are still not working, so if you need to reach us, leave a message on Facebook, private message me if we're personal friends. That's the only way to get hold of me right now. I haven't called Comcast yet to tell them the phone lines aren't working. Actually, I could have put the blue on there as well. Let me put a bit of the blue. Ah, I haven't found my glue. Slightly jealous. Let's see if we can get this to stick here. We'll just fill in the rest of it. I guess the heat tool didn't help. But what I can do this. So we're going to go to the storage unit tomorrow and try and get some stuff. Heat it from the underside because I didn't have the ink there. So we'll just get it starting to melt and then I can flip it over. And that way it doesn't matter that there was no ink. What I like to do in the beginning of each book that I start is the state of the world. So that's why I'm using a globe. The nice thing about these glazes, they're embossing powders by the way, it's just they're transparent, so they look like glass. And hopefully tomorrow I'll find my glue. Okay, just a little cooler bit I'm going to add. Oops, I should do it here. I need another piece of paper. Oh. Let's just... I need to re-ink this. Had a new young person in today, like 18 or so. New scrapbooker. They're always so much fun when they're new. Okay, I'm going to go with a bit more of this one. Anyone got big plans this weekend? Okay, so by adding the glaze, it's made the paper a little bit stronger because it was a flimsy piece. So I put a picture up on my personal Facebook page today. Back in 2017, I was journaling back then, but I didn't used to art journal in my diary daily planner, and now I do those techniques in there as well, but I didn't used to back then. I just used stickers and die cuts, no paint or ink. It's interesting how, I mean, I've always art journaled. I don't know, 20 something years I've been doing this, but never where I was writing. Okay, so that has melted. Now I want to, I'm going to hold that up, show you. Peach bowl, is that football? So it's got that kind of misty kind of look, but I'm going to add a little darker color. I found, I found this. That might make a bit, you know what I'm going to do is find this. A little water cup. This one is the Laurel Garden. It matches Katie Bertitte's line. This one's called Wisteria Hysteria. I'm going to add a little bit of that on top. That will go where the embossing powder didn't go. So, let's put a bit there. I was looking for a Vicky Stemperia stencil. Okay. So I couldn't get through the whole box. So if you can just see that. Okay. Let's put a little bit of water. And it's just going to stain a little bit where the embossing powder glaze didn't go. Just dry that off. Oh right, it's going to be Super Bowl sometime soon, right? Isn't Super Bowl always in January? I'm not much of a watcher of football or sports. My sport is crafting. Okay, so that is what we've got. So a little bit of blue staining on there. You can see a little bit of it. The Olympics. Oh, February 8th? Isn't Super Bowl usually in January though? Did it just change this year for some reason? But maybe I got it wrong. Okay, so let's, not throw the globe. Let's come to my page. Let's try to move some stuff. Let's move this out of the way too. And this. And that. Okay. Oh, you go to Universal Studios. That's a great idea, Yvonne. That's very clever. Very clever. Alright, we're looking for our palette knife, which is here, and I knew it all along. And because I have some paper artsy paint, I'm going to use paper artsy paint today. Hey Magda! Yeah, that last mystery one looks kind of interesting, that junk journal book. But I'll have them and show you on Wednesday. So again, this one is from 2021, I think. But it doesn't matter because I do it weekly and cover up the dates. And my pages will straighten out once the book is closed. Okay. So I was hoping we'd be open tomorrow, but that is not going to be the case. If anybody wants to come by and shop, that's perfectly fine. We had 3 people shopping in here today. One lady came in from Kentucky. So if you want to come in and shop, but we're not going to be really open. We're still putting stuff away. I haven't been to Universal in years. I had 2 of my past cruisers just sign up for the cruise today. Okay, so I've got khaki and I have blue bayou. Let's use those. Let's get a baby wipe. I need to get a garbage can in here. Oops. So you can see it's not very much, but it is too much for a page of this size because it is a really highly pigmented paint and I don't need as much. Okay. And I also didn't need to put gesso down because Paper Artsy is a chalk paint, so you don't need the gesso. I happen to like the texture from the gesso. So let's add a bit more blue over here. So I am 63 hours away on YouTube. Oops. So hopefully we'll reach that in a couple weeks. Okay, let me dry that. And then I'll hold it up and show you guys. So it's just kind of a distressed looking background. I'm going to stamp some of those snowflakes, but I think the globe will go nicely on here. Right, I'm not going to use the whole thing, just a piece of it. But I found my snowflakes, so let us make sure this is dry. Do I have white embossing powder? I have, let me show you, that white embossing powder. Let's see if we can make it work. These are all clear. Kind of sad I've only got that much. And then of course I forgot where I stamped it. Okay. Hey Susan. I had found some more supplies, Susan, so we're trying some different things. I'll show you what this looks like in just a sec. Apparently I didn't put a lot of embossing powder there. Did I stamp here too? Let's have a look. Kind of. It is a die cut. It is a Tim Holtz one, I believe we do. So I don't. Can you go for the die? Let's see. Can you see? Yeah, you can kind of see the white snowflakey background coming through a little bit there. I'm going to have to spend some time adjusting the lighting here, but I do have the white snowflakes on the back. Just can't really see it. Okay, where did I put the globe? Here. So my globe is going to go here. I think what I'm going to do is give myself a couple more little icicles. So of course I can't write on those, but I can write around them. Okay. Top there. One-ish here. Okay. Let's see if I can eke out some of that embossing powder. Okay, got a little bit of it. So now I'm down to that amount of embossing powder. Hey Stephanie, I have a full jar somewhere, I just didn't unpack it. At least I had some. I consider that lucky. Okay, so let's see if I can show you guys that too. So you can see the little snowflakes in white just popping through, which I think makes a nice frosty wintry background again. So the globe will go here, and I'll cut that, and I have to find my glue to glue that down as well. And then I'm going to see what I have. A little bit of a ticket that's blue. I have a couple silver snowflakes. Oops. Obviously I need to clean up as well. I have, let's see, Happy New Year. I have to cut that because I don't want the whole thing. Let's see. Here. This was from the Studio Light, I think it was, the paper pad that we had. And I have more Studio Light coming, just don't have a shipping timeline on that yet. And then make beautiful memories. How's that? For this year. So I'll do that in there as well. Yeah, it's a great die, Jan, right? Great die. Okay, let's see what I've got. Got a fun little snowman. Because it was cold last. And he's a nice vintage one. Yeah, so you guys can see it. I'll get my thingy adjusted as well. So I'm thinking something like this. Maybe I'll put him over here. Thinking something like that. And something like that. It looks like we're out of time. So that's what the page will look like once I find my glue. Of course, I'm going to find my ink blending tool so I can do the edges as well. But that's it. Oh, look at that. Alright guys, thanks for watching me. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll probably do some photos as we're unpacking and discussing.